Hey everybody, it's Dr. Rick dropping that on you. Look, hope everybody's having an unbelievable start to your week. I'm enjoying the cool weather. It could be about 10 degrees cooler on the high end, but hey, it's better than heat. Those that don't know, I prefer it to be cool or cold versus hot, but hey, that's me. Look, I'm not going to be long, and got one more client in about 45 minutes, and I'm headed to an alternative spot to take this client. So I'm not going to be long, but one thing that I look at, and it never ceases to amaze me as long as I've been doing what I'm doing, is how many people say they want something but balk at the opportunity because the opportunity has a price tag on it. If you followed me for any amount of time, you've probably heard me say that life will pay you whatever price you demand of it. You can go out and get anything anybody else has without detracting or taking from them or anyone else. This world is built upon abundance. The idea of lack is an error in thinking. It's that simple. If you think from a perspective of lack, you will absolutely experience lack. If you think from a perspective of abundance, even when something is lacking, it's not a reality. It is something that you have not yet obtained. Completely different perspective, and unfortunately there are a lot of people who operate from that perspective. But here's the thing: you can make any demand on life you want, and you can have it. Doesn't mean it's magic, doesn't mean it's going to appear overnight, doesn't mean it's going to come easy. What will often happen is you will have to invest yourself time, energy, effort, patience, hard work, sometimes sweat, blood, and tears to get it, but you can have it. See, when you make that demand on life, life is going to say, yeah, I got you. You can have it, but here's my counter demand. And the counter demand is going to demand some things of you that you aren't doing. The reason you don't have it yet is because you're not doing it, or you haven't done it consistently, or you haven't done it long enough. And life is going to say, this is demand, and this is what I'm going to need from you. And the problem is, I get people talking about what they want, how badly they want it, but they balk when they look at the price tag on it. They don't want to put in the work. They're trying to skirt the process. They're trying to move around it. They're trying to find a way to get it on a shortcut. They're looking for all types of hacks. Let me tell you something. The greatest hack to success is consistency. The greatest hack to wealth is consistency. The greatest hack to happiness and fulfillment is consistency. Consistently doing the things that are necessary to obtain the things you desire, period. There's no other hack around it. Now, what you call it, how you talk about it, how you teach it, all that's great. But at the end of the day, are you making the sacrifices? Are you putting in the work? Are you doing the things that you have to do to have it? If you're not, then there goes your answer. That's why you are struggling in that area. So my whole thing is, what is causing you to balk at it? Is it because you don't believe? Are there limiting beliefs? Are you a natural procrastinator? Are you a person who has an aversion to failure? You fear failing, so you take the easy route and do the things that you absolutely know you can get done because you don't want to experience failure? Let me tell you something. Everything you want is on the other side of some form of failure. You're going to have to fail before you succeed. It is that simple. You can sit up and play it safe, but you're never going to live anywhere close to the full potential inside of you. You're never going to experience what it's like to walk at the level of greatness you were designed to walk at. You are going to always have this feeling of emptiness. You're going to always look up and you're going to see people doing things that you know deep down inside you can do, but you won't walk out there. You won't step out there. You have a dream, but you don't want to touch it. You just want to talk about it. I'm about helping people touch their dream. I'm about helping people touch their dream. I'm about helping people get to a point where they understand the dynamic. I'm about helping people reconstruct the part of themselves that has them thinking that it's not worth it, that they can't have it, that they don't deserve it, that some kind of way they lack what it takes. That starts with self-image. How are you seeing yourself in the world? How do you see yourself in comparison to the world? Are you a person that believes life is happening to you and that you have little control over it? Because that pushes you into the corner of being a victim, victimization. And so everything is happening to you is somebody's fault. The problem is when you operate from that, you give away your power because it's everything that's happening to you, something else is doing it to you. But when you sit up and say, no, people can do things, but no matter what, I can. And then you decide that no matter what someone does, you're going to figure it out. You're going to work through it. It doesn't mean that people aren't going to do things. It just simply means that you don't give what they do enough power and force in your life to change the trajectory of where you're going. I want to encourage you to examine who you are in this world. Examine how you view yourself in this world. Dare yourself to dream. Then dare yourself to touch the dream. That's what it's about, touching the dream. Are you touching the dream is the question. I challenge you to touch a dream. In the description box of this video, there are a couple of links that will allow you the opportunity to sit down with me and allow me to help you do just that. Touch that dream. The one thing that you don't want to do is live your entire life and not have walked in your full potential. Live your entire life and have to report to the designer that you did not fulfill the design. Whatever's holding you back, no matter what it is, let me help you. The link is in the description box. Any questions, you can reach out. On that note, I'm out. Have a great